Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for watching. As always, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and please subscribe, as I'm going to be releasing great videos on food, travel, and music every week. So in today's video, I wanted to give you guys a lowdown on all of my favorite travel apps, whether they assist in the planning of travel or while I'm actually on my trip. And first, I just want to start by saying some of the apps that I use when I'm actually planning my trip. Sometimes I'll go on Kayak at first to just get a general idea of what prices would be for certain flights to certain destinations. But then usually once I get an idea and I see kind of which airline, that's one of my preferred airlines, of course, that really has the best deals, then I book directly from their site. My preferred airlines are United and American. I'd say 9 out of 10 flights that I take are on one of those two airlines, and their apps are actually really easy to use to even book the travel, so usually that's just what I end up doing. However, one of my favorite apps that I always use before I actually book my seat is called Seatguru. Now, Seatguru is really cool because you can just put in your flight number of the flight you either are trying to book or you've already booked, and it'll tell you exactly what your seat is like, because different flights have different airplanes. So, you might be on a certain flight where the leg of that flight number from, let's say, Chicago to Houston is going to be actually a different plane from Houston to Miami. So some seats on certain planes might have a totally different configuration than on another plane or another flight. So it's really helpful because it'll tell you that, this seat doesn't have a window, or this seat doesn't recline all the way, or this specific seat. It'll tell you exactly what type of entertainment it has, if it has outlets. Especially want to know this on long haul flights, because that can really make a difference, because some seats might be the actual reclining bed seats, and on another flight it might not be. So depending on the times and the schedules, you might want to pick a certain flight based on the seat that you get. My next favorite app really helps me while I'm traveling and while I'm actually at the airport. It's called Gateguru. Now, Gateguru is really cool because, especially if you're like I am, where you like to get to the airport as early as possible and end up sitting there for a couple hours before your flight, you really want to know what amenities are around you, and you want to be able to pick the best food possible, the best shops possible, and Gateguru will tell you, based on what airport you're at, exactly what's located near you. So what restaurants are in your terminal or by your gate, what shops are by your gate. And so if you have a lot of time, it can also tell you, let's say you're just dying for Wendy's and you don't know if there's a Wendy's in that airport. Well, maybe Wendy's isn't in Terminal 1, it's in Terminal 2, and if you've got time, you can go get yourself a spicy chicken sandwich. Another favorite app of mine that's just very practical is My TSA. Now, this is great because it'll tell you, especially if you're a pre-check member, it'll tell you exactly which airports have pre-check, which can really help assist you in planning your travel times. Because if an airport has pre-check, then you don't have to arrive as early because you're going to be able to expedite your security process. So it's just helpful. It also gives you a lot of other updates, what's going on with TSA, if there's any changes in any of the rules and regulations, it's all there. My next favorite travel app that I just discovered recently is called Flight Radar 24. Now, this app is crazy, and people think I'm kind of nuts for using it, but I don't care. This is also really helpful if you're a nervous flyer because it shows you how many thousands of planes are in the air worldwide at any given moment. So you're just one of thousands and everything's fine. But what's really cool is that it shows you all these planes, and you can click on a plane and it shows you all of its information, its altitude, its height. It'll even show you a 3D Google image of what the pilot is seeing at that moment, but it is real time. And even once it lands on the ground, it'll show you when it's taxiing, and so you can pinpoint exactly where any plane is. But then what's even a little bit more freaky is I can use this in conjunction with a live air traffic control app. You can go to any airport, and if you know a flight number, you can actually listen to the specific pilot communicating with air traffic control. So if you are a nervous flyer, which I used to be, and sometimes I still have my moments, you can actually listen to your pilot communicating with air traffic control. And when the pilot sounds chill, everything's chill. So it's really helpful to use the Flight Radar 24 in conjunction with the Live ATC app. And yeah, this is how much of a travel geek that I am. But hey, it's what I love. But I'm telling you, it comes in really handy when I have friends that are on a little bit of a scary flight and they call me and they want to know what's up and I help them out. Then they don't call me a geek anymore. So those are my favorite travel apps when it comes to actually flying. Of course, I have so many others in terms of, booking restaurants and entertainment and activities. I'm going to share all those with you in another upcoming episode. So tune in and don't forget to subscribe and please like this video, and I will see you guys real soon.